Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and today we got the official teaser trailer for Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu. So this was released earlier today, so coming from StarWars.com, the official website, we got a fresh trailer, a new trailer and a poster. So The Mandalorian and Grogu, first teaser trailer revealed. The next Star Wars film featuring the Clan of Two opens exclusively in theaters on May 22nd, 2026. So, under a year to go. So, if you're searching for a new adventure, this is the way. The first teaser trailer for Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu is here. The evil empire has fallen, and the Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy as the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for. They have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin, Pedro Pascal, and his young apprentice Grogu as himself. This clan of two is ready for the fight. A brand new Razor Crest has landed in our first look at the highly anticipated next chapter in the Mandalorian story, alongside glimpses of Din Djarin and Grogu on their next adventure. So there's a trailer I'm going to watch this for the first time in a moment, but let's continue the article here. So we see Grogu with his new Anzellan friends and using a tiny telescope as he works alongside Din Djarin. The Mandalorian's Zeb Aurelius is back, featured in poster art that also includes Sigourney Weaver's new character and a pair of huts. From toppling Imperial remnant AT-ATs to venturing into a gladiator fight where the creatures from the Djarik have become larger than life, and an impressive hut can be glimpsed in silhouette. The Mandalorian and Grogu are on a course for action and adventure. The film is directed by Jon Favreau, who is also producing alongside Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, and Ian Bryce. The film's music is composed by Ludwig Göransson, returning to score the franchise once more. So he was the composer for the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus. The Mandalorian and Grogu embark on their most thrilling mission yet in Lucasfilm's Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu, an all-new Star Wars adventure filmed for IMAX and opening exclusively in theaters May 22nd, 2026. So before I watch the trailer again for the first time, I haven't watched it. I did see the leaked trailer, so I don't know if it's different, if there's any difference from this trailer to what the people at Star Wars Celebration saw last year. But here's a poster, and I gotta say the poster looks really cool. It's giving me like, the 80s like serial vibes, like thriller vibes. You know what I mean, like slasher film vibes from the 80s. It's giving me those kind of vibes here with the font and everything there. Starring Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin and Grogu as himself. I love that. The poster has a couple of huts in the bottom corner. You got Din Djarin riding an AT-RT, I think it is, the same vehicle that the Clone Troopers rode in the Clone Wars. It looks like Din Djarin above that with his rifle there. There's an AT-ST there. There's a new Razor Crest flying along a couple X-Wings. Sigourney Weaver's character is there. We got a glimpse of Zeb and Grogu with the Anzellans. So that's the poster there. Really excited to watch this trailer, so let's give this a watch. Okay, so new Razor Crest. Grogu using the telescope, that's awesome. Oh, Grogu with the Anzellans. That's awesome. Sigourney Weaver just denying Grogu. Oh, Zeb in action. That's awesome. We got a U-Wing.
Impressive.
Yeah, the Dajaric table creatures.
Good shot, baby.
Good shot, baby. That's awesome. So we got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go through it again here. Starts off on kind of like a tropical planet. It looks like. I think it's the same base from the end of season 3. Was it when he went and talked to Carson Teva? So it looks like it's on that planet there. It starts off with that, with the Razor Crest, a new Razor Crest. It looks like Grogu, it's meant to look like Grogu's looking through that pair of binoculars, but if you look at the pair of binoculars he's looking through, it's a single scope, and then when you look at the other one, it's a dual scope. So I don't think it's the same set of binoculars. I think it's meant to make you think it is. So I think when it shows Grogu and Mando in the sand looking at something, I think that's still on that same planet where the New Republic base is, where he met up with Carson Teva there at the end of season 3. And then the other one is another planet. I think it's going to be a totally different planet, because why would you have Imperials on a planet with the New Republic base? So continuing on, you got the Anzellan in the pipe with Grogu. And I think that's going to be the same scene at the end where you see Grogu shoot that creature. So we get to see Mando and Grogu sitting down with Sigourney Weaver's character, which looks to be in that same kind of base in the eating quarters, perhaps, of that base. I can't remember the planet. Let me know if you know the planet name down in the comments, but it's that same base again where Mando met up with Carson Teva looking for more work at the end of season 3. Grogu's using the Force to get the bowl of snacks, and Sigourney Weaver's character just stops him. Denied. So I think that's awesome. So then you got some action shots of Din fighting some people. Mando, Din Djarin, and Grogu in the new Razor Crest. Looking forward to seeing what happens with that, because we know his original Razor Crest got destroyed. So is this one that got gifted to him, or did he steal this one? What happened there? I guess we'll see. So he's being chased by what looks like TIE interceptors to me. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know exactly what they are. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. What ships do you think those are? Then you got a little clip of Grogu swimming underwater. You got Zeb in action here, which looks fantastic. He's got his the staff there fighting some stormtroopers. Then you got Grogu on this little speeder with his Anzellan friends, which looks fantastic. His ears are blowing in the wind like a dog. So being a dog owner, I love that. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Then we got a shot of Din Djarin flying up to a U-Wing, which we haven't seen since Andor. So, well, Andor and in Rogue One, getting a U-Wing back in action again. That's cool. Do we see some Andor characters perhaps cameo in this who are possibly still alive during this time period? Now we get the shot of what is rumored to be Rhoda the Hutt, all like beefed up, and a gladiator in this ring here, this fighting ring. This was at the end of the trailer that we got for Celebration that was leaked online. There was a leaked trailer online that I watched, and this was at the end of that one. So it is a completely different trailer. I am glad that people who got to go to Celebration or saw the leaked trailer, it's a different trailer than that. So I'm glad they're dropping different scenes and stuff, different imagery for the Mandalorian and Grogu. So yeah, we got Rhoda the Hutt all all jacked up there, and it looks like Mando and Grogu are sitting in the stands watching it. It looks like it's part of the same scene. Classic Darth Vader line there, impressive. And then they start fighting these, I don't know what these guys are, robots of some sort, but they look pretty badass. So yeah, Mando's got his, what is that rifle called? The repulsor rifle or whatever it was that he had in the first season. Looks like he's got another one of those, so that's cool. And then we got some Dejaric table characters, or ones that resemble the Dejaric table, and we got Mando riding one of them. And then you got Mando flying out of the cockpit of the AT-AT, and then that falls off the cliff. So the convoy of AT-ATs. And then you get that awesome logo. It's such a great looking logo. I love that. I love the redesign. And then you got Grogu in the pipe again. So I think this is the same scene that we had earlier when you had the Anzellan show up and then Grogu behind him in the pipe. I think this is going to be part of that same scene. It looks like Grogu's wearing his Beskar plate armor that he was forged in Season 3. Or was it 2? No, 3. Season 3 it was that he got the armor there. And he fires him with something. And that was the best. Good shot, baby. So I don't know. Like, I mean, we kind of got a glimpse of of what the synopsis is as I read from the article, kind of what the state of the galaxy is right now, and Din Djarin and Grogu are kind of helping the New Republic with some work there. So it looks really good. Again, love the logo, the new logo, the redesign, the poster. Again, it gives me like these 80s slasher serial posters, movie poster vibes from that. So that's really cool. And the trailer's awesome. And if rumors, because we've been hearing rumors that this could turn into a Mando and Grogu trilogy, I think this has potential. I really do. And I really hope it does well. So then we do get a Mandalorian and Grogu trilogy. That would be fantastic. 3 movies to kind of finish off Din Djarin and Grogu's story together, and then maybe we jump ahead in time and we get Grogu in the post Rise of Skywalker era with the new Rey movie and stuff like that. That would be cool because he could show up many years down the road post Rise of Skywalker just because of the species. His species lives at least to 800 years old, at least, because that's when Yoda died. But that's that we know of. There could have been other members of his species that lived past that, so they can really milk this Grogu thing and just have him show up in different points in the Star Wars timeline and just still have everything connected. So I think that's cool. I know a lot of people have kind of been upset with Star Wars content lately, but I think this could really bring some of the fans back to Star Wars. So let me know your thoughts on this trailer and the poster and everything about it. Like, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments, and then click over here to check out my other Star Wars reaction videos.